What's up, guys? It's Rock. I'm back. I'm feeling a little better, and we are going to be looking at a new game, possibly, maybe, that I'm interested in playing. And yeah, got some food. I've got my Sprites and some hot wings. Try and clear up my sinuses a little bit. And yeah, let's look this up. Apex Legends for dummies. All right.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Cray, and in today's video, I am bringing you all the ultimate beginner's guide
A
to
little low.
Apex Legends in 2021. Okay, now in this guide, you guys will learn what Apex Legends is. You guys will learn what it's all about. I'll give you guys some character breakdowns, weapon breakdowns, map breakdowns, the whole shebang, okay? I will
I
also
don't know
have
if I want the whole.
timestamps down below in the description, so if you guys want to hop around a little bit, feel free to do so. All right, now I will preface this by saying this is not just for beginners, just because it's labeled a beginner guide. It isn't just for beginners. It's for whoever wants to brush
for
up
dummies.
on their Apex Legends knowledge, or whoever
That's
may
me.
have taken a hiatus from Apex and wants to get back in, you know, and kind of knock the rust off. This is for you guys as well, okay? It's just titled Beginner's Guide because SEO. I mean, come on now, come on. Okay, so intro out the way. Let's go ahead and dive right in. First things first, let's talk about what is Apex Legends, all right? First things first, it takes place in the Titanfall universe. We all know what Titanfall is, or at least we should. Okay,
I had no idea.
Titanfall 1 was an exclusive on, I believe, the 360 or the 1. Can't quite recall. And Titanfall 2 actually opened up to the PlayStation and, of course, PC as well. So we should all be well versed with Titanfall, at least to a degree, right? Okay, cool. It's a BR. Oh my gosh, it's a battle royale. I didn't know that. You guys knew that. Come on now. I'm just trying to cross my T's and dot my I's here, all right? You can drop in the trios mode, which is 20 teams of 3, or the duos mode, which is 30 teams of 2. There's also a ranked playlist, right? We can talk about ranked at a later time, but ranked is trios only. Just
Is there
keep that in
solo?
mind, okay? And the objective, of course, is to wipe out the other 19 teams in trios or the other 29 teams in duos and get that victory royale, or whatever you want to call it. Become the Apex champion. Forgot, this isn't Fortnite. Forgive me for that, okay? So now that we know what Apex is about, let's talk about the characters a bit. All right, so talking about the characters here, also known as the Apex Legends, all right? They ain't just characters in this game, they Apex Legends, all right? And as of right now in the game, we have 16 Apex Legends, which is crazy to think about.
Okay.
Because when the game first dropped, we just had these 6 right here, right? We've added 10 new legends, or not us, but Respawn has added 10 new legends since the game's conception, right? And as of right now, halfway through season 8 in the year 2021, this is what we're looking like, right? And it seems like every single season they add in a new legend, all right? At least that's been the trend up until now, so I would assume it would stay that way, right? And every single season lasts maybe about 2.5 months or so, give or take, just depending upon the time frame. And yeah, that's kind of how Respawn works it. So diving in real brief. All right, I would do more in-depth character breakdowns at a later time. But I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have an idea of who some of these legends are. So no need for me to touch on
I have literally no idea who any of these people are.
them for too long. So we have Bloodhound, who is a technological tracker, can scan for enemies, great for recon, hit survey beacons, right? Gibraltar, the shielded fortress, great for getting you out of sticky situations, great for rotations. The dome saves you, and his ultimate, the defensive bombardment, can lay down a lot of DPS or get you out of funky situations as well. Lifeline, the combat medic, great for clutch situations. When she's the only one alive, she could res her teammates with her drone and still stay in the fight. And also,
Only 2
she's the
healers,
only
huh?
legend that can heal your actual flesh wounds with her drone. So pretty useful, pretty useful. We got the homie Pathfinder, aka the robot Spider-Man, right? Can fly around the map with his zip line, with his grapple hook, really good for rotating, and also can hit those survey beacons as well. the OG Wraith, okay, homegirl Wraith, right? She can go ahead and switch between dimensions at her own will. She can use it to get out of sticky situations, and she can use her ultimate to get you guys out of sticky situations as well. She's in a little bit of a weird spot, I will admit, because her hitbox is kind of janky right now, but I know Respawn is working diligently on it, so let's be expecting a Wraith buff sometime soon. Homegirl Bangalore, America's favorite legend, right? Bangalore really hasn't had much change with her since the game release. A couple like ability delays changed up here and there, but Bangalore is probably one of the most multifaceted legends in the game. I'm shocked I even pulled that word out of my brain. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna clap for myself. All right, back to it. Bangalore has an ability to get you guys out of sticky situations, to blind the opposition, to again cause DPS towards the opposition, again, create separation, give you the ability to rotate, the ability to push, you name it. Bangalore is your woman. She's the truth when it comes to that. Caustic is so annoying. He's a defender, just like Gibraltar. So backtracking just a little bit, Gibraltar, Caustic can take more damage. They have something called Fortified on them, right? That means that they can take 15% less incoming damage versus people like Bloodhound and Bangalore. And then on the flip side, people like, I want to say Wraith. Does Wraith still have low pro? Yep. So Wraith has low profile. I want to say Watson has low profile, and I can't remember who else does. I think they took it off of Lifeline still has low profile. Took it off of Pathfinder. That's right.
Okay.
Low profile just means you take on 5% more incoming damage. So keep that in mind as you select your character. Okay. So again, Caustic is very annoying. He can drop poison, gas traps everywhere. And when you fight him and you run into one of his gas traps, he has the advantage on you. Great for close quarter combat, not really good for open field combat in that regard, especially because he's a big turtle. He'll get punched out real quick, right? Mirage is very fun to play with. The holographic trickster, right? Can go ahead and send clones of himself everywhere, right? So he's great for confusing the opposition, right? Really good for that. And just really fun to play with overall. He's great if you are a fragger
like
and you want to get out of funky situations as well, or create funky situations for the opposition. Go ahead and send his mirages everywhere, use his ult, confuse the crap out of the opposition, and go ahead and get you some knocks. All right. Octane's pick rate has gone through the roof this season because he had a couple changes to his ultimate ability, right? Octane is another one of those crackheads. Does he have low pro? No, he doesn't have low pro. I don't know why I thought he did. But Octane is really good now for rotating, right? Because his jump pad comes back really quick, and it's very useful. Just know you are sitting duck when you are in the air. And again, he runs around the map like a crackhead. Really good for you high-tier fraggers, you know what I'm saying? Because you're moving at more of a super speed versus everybody else. And again, you can get in, get out, jump pad out, do what you need to do, and clap some cheeks, all right? Watson, homegirl Watson, the static defender. She needs some love. I will openly admit Watson is supposed to play a little bit more like Caustic in regards to being more viable in the close quarters area because she can drop down her, what do you call it? What's the technical term for them? I can't think. Her perimeter security fences, right? She can drop those down, secure a building, right? But when you're in open field, Watson is kind of a sitting duck, especially with the few nerfs that she now has received.
Yeah,
I think she needs a little bit more love, but it is what it is. I'm not a developer. So, Watson, I love you. I'm going to just let you know that you need some more love. Hopefully, they take care of you. All right, moving on, Crypto. Crypto, another recon specialist. He's a surveillance expert, right? Crypto is really good for getting recon info, not necessarily on the fly like Bloodhound, but if you guys are in a very sweaty match, you guys are holding down a building, he's very useful in that regard to figure out where the opposition may be because of his drone, right? He can also drop an EMP strike through his drone and destroy 50 damage, or excuse me, apply 50 damage to the opposition on their shield, right, and stun them for a little bit. That's cool. So he's kind of useful in that regard. I have not seen a lot of Crypto play as of recently because of everybody trying to play fast paced, and that's a place fast paced. Excuse me, guys, I stutter. Forgive me. But yes, Bloodhound is typically chosen over Crypto for the ability to get recon info on the go. Okay, Revenant. Everybody hates Revenant because of his ultimate ability. He can push people across the map with it. When you pair his ultimate ability with Octane, you can literally get a free life, right? You can push people. He's great to play or great to have on your team to push people. He's literally the synthetic nightmare. That's his name, right? So when it comes to pushing people, fantastic, right? Doesn't really have much use in terms of defense, but more so offense, right? Because touching
That's
on
how
his
you win
ultimate
games is
ability
offense.
really quick here, it basically gives you a free life. He pulls up a death totem, you use it, and you're given pretty much a free life. You push somebody, they kill you or get rid of your health bar, and you respawn back at the totem. Like, I kid you not. Frustrating to play against, but very, very useful on the offense, all right? Homegirl Loba, right? They keep giving Loba love, but I still feel like she doesn't get picked as much as she deserves because even though she's the translocating thief, typically the loot goblins pick Loba, okay? They typically pick Loba and drop down her ultimate ability and snag up all the ammo on the freaking map, right? Loba is very useful in my opinion for that exact reason. If you guys know you guys aren't looters, right? You guys like flying teams, beating teams up, and keep it pushing, then I think Loba is great because you can drop down her ultimate ability, snag ammo, snag heals, and keep it pushing, right? So
That's cool.
I think Loba has a place, but you won't really see her used in high tier play, okay? Rampart need love just like Watson. She's technically a defender, but she really isn't utilized in the best ways as of right now. She's really good, again, in close quarters combat. She can lay cover everywhere. Then that big machine gun on her back, known as Sheila. Is it a machine gun or 50 cal? Or I don't know what you would call it. I don't know my guns like that. I'm not gonna lie to you all. But anywho, like, it's very, very, very rare that you can actually utilize her ability properly, right? So again, I think she needs some reworks. We'll talk about that at a later time. Horizon. People love Horizon, introduced in season 7. Okay, and by the way, everybody was introduced in their own season. Octane, I want to say, was season 1, Watson season 2, season 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and of course 8. Okay, Horizon has a high play rate, right? Because she's so useful. She's great for getting out of sticky situations. She's great for avoiding the ultimates of Gibraltar and Bangalore because of her gravitational lift, right? Her ultimate ability is great for pulling people out of cover. You know what I'm saying?
That is cool.
It's great for creating a distraction to rotate and get out of there. Horizon is very much so useful. They've given her a couple nerfs, but she still is very, very useful. So Horizon is the truth. If you want somebody to really learn and really rock out with and frag out with and be able to rotate and do all of the above with, Horizon is your legend. And then lastly, Fuse, introduced in season 8, the explosives enthusiast, right? If you like grenades, arc stars, thermite grenades, all that stuff, if that is your thing, Fuse is your guy. I really don't see him having much use outside of throwing grenades and stuff, right? His ultimate ability is cool. Like, it's okay. But again, I think Fuse needs some love. I think the devs know that and they're going to make that happen. And Fuse is supposed to be a fragger as well, right? So those are our, wait, did I say that right? Those are our Apex Legends. Okay, again, I will be breaking these guys down more in depth at a later time. They will all have their own individual video. Okay, now,
all right, that's all I wanted to see. So, what am I gonna play? Bloodhound seems interesting. I like the idea of being able to find people. Lifeline. I mean, obviously, you're gonna have to learn how to heal. Cause your team might need it. Caustic seems interesting. Octane seems like it might be my character. Just right off the bat, Octane's probably going to be the one that I gravitate towards, just without playing. Crypto looks cool, and I might play him because he looks cool. I honestly can't even remember what Loba does. Revenant's cool with the whole like extra life thing, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like that could get, I don't know. I don't know what to think of Revenant. Horizon, he didn't really say anything other than that she does everything good. So like, it's kind of hard not to at least see what he means by she does everything good. Fuse, I couldn't care less. I don't want to play a robot, so I'm not playing Pathfinder. Gibraltar looks fat. Wraith reminds me kind of my girlfriend, or my ex-girlfriend, so fuck that. Mirage. Seems like with these kind of games, they're so fast-paced, like, before you can set up anything cool with them, you're just gonna get screwed. Bangalore seems like a watered down version of Horizon. If I remember, they do everything okay. Rampart, he said was shit. Watson's shit. So the only tank that I like is Caustic. So that'll be my tank. My DPS will probably be Horizon and Octane. Radar would be Bloodhound, and Lifeline would be the healer. That's my first initial initial impressions for Apex based off of Crazy World video on YouTube. Check them out, and I'll see you guys in Apex. Need those things to pick my teeth. Yeah, turn around and she. Oh shit, I'm still on stream. Whoops. I guess I was still on stream. Oof, man. Let me go pick my teeth.